Ask yourself, do you know how to live best rationally and virtuously? By watching this video, you will learn habits to avoid to become a better person. Today, we're talking about how to improve yourself by looking at the habits Stoics shouldn't do. Join us as we explore 5 bad habits to steer clear of for better personal growth, toughness, and a more purposeful life. Let us start. Don't waste the rest of your time here complaining about your situation. You can put it to good use. Marcus Aurelius. First, avoid complaining. Complaining doesn't get us anywhere. Even if we're only grumbling in our heads, it messes with our mood and makes us feel like life's just happening to us, and not in a good way. So, instead of getting stuck in a complaining loop, Marcus Aurelius suggests something much better, using our time and energy to grow, even when things are a bit rough. It's like turning a negative situation into a chance for personal improvement. When our minds start going down the complaining road, Marcus advises us to hit the brakes. Instead of listing all the things we're not happy about, he wants us to focus about the good in our lives. Complaining makes us focus on what's wrong, but being grateful makes us see what's good. Complaining isn't just about what we say out loud. Even if it's just happening in our heads, it can still mess us. So, Marcus encourages us to drop this complaining habit, even in our thoughts, like trading in a grumpy attitude for a thankful one. And why does this matter? Well, when we stop complaining and start being grateful, something great happens. We become more open to seeing possibilities in life. It's a switch from feeling stuck to feeling like there's a whole world of opportunities waiting for us. There's nothing more insufferable than people who boast about their own humility. Marcus Aurelius. Next, don't boast of self-improvement. Marcus Aurelius once said, "It's really annoying when people brag about being humble," which kind of defeats the purpose of being humble. Now, ponder about getting better at things, like being nicer people. Imagine if we went around telling everyone, "Look at how much I have improved." That's what Marcus is saying not to do. When we're trying to be better, in Stoicism, we're not supposed to show off our progress in a boastful manner. If we start telling everyone about how great we are at being good, it can make us seem not so good. You know? It's like saying, "Hey, look at us, we're the best at being humble and disciplined." But being really good at those things is not about showing off. It's about making ourselves better from the inside. So what Marcus Aurelius is saying is, don't turn our journey to become better people into a big show. Being humble or getting better is not about impressing others. It's more like a quiet, personal thing. So when we're working on being better people, let our actions do the talking, not our words. That way, it's more real and meaningful. We have 2 ears and 1 mouth, so we should listen twice as much as we speak. Zeno. Listen more than you speak. Zeno wasn't just talking about the physical structure of our ears and mouth. He was giving us a valuable life lesson for effective communication. In a world that often encourages us to express our opinions loudly and frequently, Zeno's advice stands out. He suggests that true understanding comes from attentive listening rather than non-stop talking. Zeno believes that the real benefit comes from absorbing the wisdom and insights of others, rather than just asserting our own opinions. When we're in a conversation, it's not just about waiting for our turn to speak. It's about genuinely understanding what the other person is saying, considering their perspective, and then responding. Zeno's idea is a call to make a habit of being good listeners. By doing so, we open ourselves up to a world of wisdom and different viewpoints that we might miss if we're busy doing all the talking. So, next time we're in a conversation, let those 2 ears of ours do some heavy lifting, and we might be surprised at the impactful insights we gain by listening than speaking too much. Until we have begun to go without them, we fail to realize how unnecessary many things are. We've been using them not because we needed them, but because we had them. Seneca. Do not tie identity on possessions. This wisdom invites us to reflect on the overlooked truth that our attachment to possessions is often more about habit and convenience than genuine necessity. We are reminded that we accumulate things not always because we truly need them, but because having them becomes a familiar part of our lives. Seneca emphasized not tethering our self-worth to external markers like wealth, fame, or material possessions. According to Stoicism, the qualities that truly define our value lie in wisdom and virtue, not in the transient allure of worldly goods. The clothes we wear, the gadgets we own, these are fleeting and superficial. Seneca encourages a simpler, less materialistic way of living. Why? Because it allows for clearer judgment, untainted by the distractions of vanity and excess. The essence of our identity, according to Stoicism, springs from ethical principles and the disciplines of the mind, not the contingencies of wealth or possessions. It's not a call to reject material comforts, but a reminder not to let them dictate our sense of self. Living in moderation, we believe, enables a truer understanding of ourselves and core values that shape our character. Seneca's message urges us not to entwine our sense of self with fleeting belongings or societal status. Yes, cherish and enjoy the things we have, but don't let them become the measuring stick of our worth. The richness of life is found in the principles that guide our actions and the disciplined strength of our minds. It's a call to appreciate the material world while understanding that true fulfillment comes from the wellspring of wisdom and virtue within. The Stoic sage conquers adversity not by avoiding it, but by facing it head-on with courage and wisdom. Seneca. Lastly, don't shirk difficulty. We must not sidestep problems, but confront them with bravery and intelligence. Seneca says that avoiding tough ones is kind of like saying no to responsibility, and, more importantly, saying no to getting better as people. In the world of Stoicism for handling life, the Stoics believe that if we face problems with calm and clear minds, we don't just survive. We actually get better and grow. Seneca wants us to remember not to let tough times shake our determination or mess with our plans. Like a big journey with bumps and hills, Seneca is saying that if we avoid these tough parts, it's like missing out on the chance to become stronger, wiser, and understand ourselves better. Instead of running away, he tells us to meet challenges head-on, not as roadblocks, but as steps to becoming better people. So, the next time life gets difficult, don't run away. Stand tall, face it with courage and wisdom, and know that within those tough moments, we've got the chance to grow and become even more awesome. Let us be brave, one step at a time. Remember, avoiding problems is just part of the challenge. It's equally important to adopt Stoic practices. Along with reflecting deeply, Stoics should spend time reflecting on the fact that death is unavoidable. Figure out what they can control and what they can't. Concentrate on doing what's right rather than getting caught up in emotions, and discover how they can best help others. With that, this is again, powerful quote. If you liked this video, please don't forget to hit that thumbs up button and the notification bell so you won't miss any of our videos. Thank you for watching, and see you again soon.